Welcome, welcome. It is the last day of the smoothie challenge for Planted Places. This is day 7, and today I'm doing a mocha, and I'm getting up and I'm starting with some energy with my leafy greens. So this today was really just kind of this mocha theme. So I had to get super creative because I've never thought to put coffee or like matcha. I mean, matcha I've done, but I've never thought to do coffee in my smoothie before. So that was sort of creative. When they put that together, I'm like, okay, I'll try to be creative with that one. So what I did is, as always, I start with my liquids. So I did my oat milk, which I love. It's very creamy. So oat milk is actually more creamier than the others. A little more carbohydrates in it, but so if you're on a keto diet, you might want to be careful of that, but it's oat milk, it is gluten-free. So I start out with that. I did my plain yogurt. I will say that it's plain Greek yogurt, so I got some extra protein in there. You know, sometimes plain yogurt could be a little bitter, so you might want to be doing like a vanilla yogurt, but what I do, because I don't want to have the sugar in there, I do the plain Greek yogurt, and then I add vanilla. I add vanilla flavoring in there, so that kind of solves it. So I did that. So we did basically our oat milk, our yogurt. I added my red grapes so I could get some extra nutrition in there, and that also provides some of the liquid. Then I went with my chocho powder, and as everybody knows, because I have been talking about this too, this is a plant pea protein, super high in antioxidants, but also in protein, very high percentage of protein, the highest percentage for the plant pea proteins. So this is a great one. This is with a company called Mocha Foods. And then I added my hemp seeds, hemp heart seeds, and that's, you know, great omegas. Hemp also has good protein in it. I added my flax seed for more omegas, and I also added cinnamon. You can't really taste the cinnamon in there, but I kind of like putting cinnamon in my coffee. So I added that. I added the coffee. I went ahead and just made my regular coffee that I make in the morning, but I didn't add anything to it. I just brewed the coffee and I poured that into the blender with everything else. And then I went into the fruits and the vegetables. So I added half an apple, I added my blueberries. I did a lot of blueberries this time. And then I did my leafy greens, of course. So I've got my spinach. I added some spinach leaves, and I added some bok choy again. Because I am like so bok choy this week. I've done so many bok choy, and I do want to say something about the bok choy, because a lot of people are like, I don't know, I don't ever grow bok choy. I don't know about it. I don't really buy it in the store. When you grow it, you know, organic, and you grow it yourself, it tastes totally different. It's so good. It's very crisp, but it's not bitter. It's so good. It's kind of almost I want to say it's kind of, since it's so fleshy, it's just a really kind of rich taste. It's good. I really like it. I used to not really like bok choy. I thought it was really watery, not a lot of taste, but it's very good, very tasty. So I added that, and I added a little bit of mint leaves, because I kind of like putting a little bit of mint in my coffee. So I added some mint leaves. Here's that. And I think that's what I did. I did not, and then of course I added my cocoa nibs, and then I have this really cool product. This is some drinking chocolate. It's a cocoa that, kind of a raw cocoa that I buy at Whole Foods, and I added that. And this thing is really delicious. It doesn't really have, what does it taste like? It kind of tastes like a chocolate shake. A little bit, but it's got that little bit of a coffee taste to it, right? And then I added ice. I added a lot of ice in there because it was a little runny. I could have added a banana. Like I said, I was out of bananas, so I didn't do that. Instead, I did my yogurt for my filler. And I'm trying to think of other things. Yeah, that was it. I don't really taste the blueberries. I mean, really what I'm tasting is kind of like a nice sort of, you know, it's like a mocha taste. The vanilla, when I first did it, I did not add the vanilla. And then I kind of tasted sort of a little bit of the yogurt. So I added the vanilla, and that actually took that taste off, because I didn't really want to taste that. So that is it. Super yummy. That's your mocha drink. And if you don't drink coffee and you wanted to add like a matcha powder, you could do that too. That's, you know, kind of a green tea. And that is, as you know, most people that drink that know that's it is high caffeine, but it's actually very, very good for you. It's a good substitute.